Natapos na rin ang presentasyon ni Atty. Kaufman, mga kababayan, sa confirmation of charges ni Tatay Digong sa ICC. At base, mga kababayan, sa itsura ni Kaufman matapos niyang lumabas doon sa korte, maganda. Maganda ang kanyang aura. At mukhang confident si Kaufman, mga kababayan. At maging ang sambayan ng Pilipino, mga supporters si Tatay Digong ay satisfied sa performance niya. Kung hindi lang magiging bias dito ang ICC, mga kababayan, at kung gagamit lang sila ng utak talaga, maliwanag pa sa sikat ng araw na itong kaso ng prostitusyon laban kay Tatay Digong ay walang sustansya. At wag ka mga kababayan, dahil kalalabas pa lang doon sa korte, mga kababayan, ni Atty. Kaufman, ay inatake agad siya ng Filipino bias media. Panoorin niyo po, ha?
Why do you always criticize the media?
Why do you always criticize the media? Ang mga bias media, mga kababayan, mga kakapal ng pagmumukha. May gana pang i-call out si Atty. Kaufman, mga kababayan, na why do you always criticize the media?
In all of your presentations from day 1 to day 4.
O from day 1 to day 4. Bakit lagi mo criticize sa media?
Why does the media always criticize my clan? Full stop.
Boom, panis! Bebuti nga. Oh.
Why does the media always criticize my clan? Full stop. End of story.
Oh, full stop, end of story. Ibig sabihin, kayo ang nauna. Chutang dinimis ka. Sino ka mang media?
The judges will take their decision based on the evidence, and the evidence has been presented to them by the prosecution. The evidence has been challenged by us, the defense. And
Wala naman silang maliwanag na ebidensya doon, mga kababayan, di ba? Kundi mga speeches si Tatay Digong, mga twisting ng media, at yung video na kinuha nila nang wala pang pahintulot, mga kababayan, tapos misinterpret pa nila.
we trust the judges to take the right decision.
Attorney Nick, multiple times during online streaming, the statement, especially if it's the presentation of the defense, it has been cut off multiple times.
Interrupted.
Do you know the reason why they are doing this?
Well, I think
Dahil meron daw nabanggit si Atty. Kaufman na hindi dapat banggitin, mga kababayan. Example, yung identification ng mga biktima di umano. Gusto nilang reduction yan, mga kababayan.
Judge Motok made it clear that there are certain aspects of the court transcript that cannot be broadcast to the public because there are protective measures. There are what I refer to as reductions throughout the hearing, and that's the reason why.
Bias.
Attorney Nicholas Kaufman, on behalf of the Filipino community all over the world, we would like to extend our congratulations for a job well done.
Thank you very much.
Satisfied naman tayo, mga kababayan. In fairness, lahat ng punto na deliver ni Atty. Kaufman ng maayos, mga kababayan.
I was just surprised that you didn't fight for the former president.
Pero sana no, ang kulang na lang doon, mga kababayan, no. Sana sinabi niya, no. Wala natin kung hindi lang ba natin narinig, mga kababayan. Sana in-emphasize niya na ang mga binabangga nitong sinatatay Digong dati ay mga adik, mga drogista, mga kababayan. Tapos, lahat gagawin ng mga adik na to para gantihan siya. At sino ngayon ang nasa likod nito? Si Bongbong Marcos, mga kababayan, na kasabwat ang mga anti-Duterte at mga makakaliwa. Na aside sa kalaban sa politika, ito si Bongbong Marcos, sinabi mismo ng kanyang kapatid na adik, drug addict. Kaya ang nangyayaring ito, parang paghihiganti ng isang adik, mga kababayan. Sana in-emphasize din, no? Dahil pipick upin yan all over the world, mga kababayan, malaman ng buong mundo itong kaadikan di umano ng Marcos na ito.
To be released.
That's because we have an appeal pending, an appeal on the first review of detention. And there's no point making new arguments when we're still waiting for a decision from a higher chamber.
Oo. So, pwede pa pala, mga kababayan, no? Mayroon pang chance na i-appeal ang interim release. Pero, antayin mo muna natin, mga kababayan, ang resulta ngayong confirmation of charges. Dahil kung hindi ito makukumpirma, mga kababayan, pointless na mag-appeal dahil makakalabas na si Tatay Digong. Yan ang punto
On the
niya.
first decision, it's purely legal. Okay, it's not that I agree that my client should continue to be in detention. It's merely recognizing the futility of making an additional request for interim release at this point in time.
Dahil nag-aantay pa tayo ng resulta doon sa 60 days, mga kababayan, pag-aaralan ng taga-ICC.
Were there new conditions set by the prosecution or reasons for the continued detention? Aside from flight risk, fear from the victims, was there a new reason cited?
These conditions are set out in the statute. That's the REM statute which governs this building here. And there are three conditions which govern interim release. The prosecution have to either show a risk of flight, a risk of intimidation of witnesses, or the risk of continued commission of crime.
Risk of flight, makakatakas pa ba si Tatay Digong mga kababayan? Ganyan kahina? Hindi, tatakutin ang mga biktima di umano. Bogus biktima. Noon pa sana na yan pinatay. Tapos gagawa pa ng mga krimen na additional. Wala nga siyang krimen. In the first place, anong conviction nga mga kababayan previously? Wala.
We've argued throughout the process that because of his age and because of his condition and for various reasons, he's not able to engage any of those risk factors. The prosecution disagree, and the prosecution argue that his refusal to recognize the possibility of exercising jurisdiction over him signifies that if he were released, he would not present himself for trial. We disagree with that. But then once again, these are
Kung andun siya sa interim release mga kababayan, gwardyado din yan mga kababayan ng kung sino mang country na kukup-kup sa kanya. Hindi yan makakaalis sa kanilang bansa.
decisions that have to be taken by the appeals chamber and not by me here in the media.
Attorney Kaufman, some Filipino lawyers of the victims are describing your last-minute attempt to appeal to emotions as grasping at straws.
Appeal to emotion. Bakit? Yung si Butoyan ba mga kababayan, hindi ba nag-appeal to emotion? Mr. Duterte, the victim. Kung ang prosecution gumawa niyan, okay lang sa media. Tapos ito, papaawa daw kung si Tatay Digong na. Sinabi lang naman ni Kaufman mga kababayan kung ano talagang sitwasyon ni Tatay Digong doon sa loob. Nakakaawa naman talaga mga kababayan.
How do you respond to that?
Media na naman.
I'm representing a client who's been locked up for a year, who hasn't seen the public. So of course I'm going to address the public who want to see him. I made my position very clear. I felt that he should appear, but he's my client. He took his decision. And I respect that decision, and the decision that he took, as it turns out, was the right decision in all the circumstances. Yes, of course, my detractors are going to criticize me. The prosecution tried to strike me from the record, as you saw at the end, but that failed miserably.
Failed miserably.
And I think that just signifies the extent to which they are irritated.
No, nairita sila mga kababayan. Gusto nilang ipa-strike off the record mga kababayan yung sinabi ni Kaufman. Hindi pinayagan ang pag-strike off. Nairita sila.
By the arguments which I made, and those arguments were professional. I
Oh.
litigated for the best part of a day and a half on the substance. I'm talking about the legal arguments. I'm talking about the evidence. We attacked every one of those counts which alleged that Mr. Duterte murdered 78 victims. We deny that completely. And we gave our reasons why, and they're on the record.
Attorney Kaufman, sorry, this is not the first time that you're facing the ICC. You have defended other clients before. How would you compare or how would you contrast the
Yan mga kababayan, mga bayarang media na yan.
complexity of this particular case compared to the other cases that you've dealt with before?
Well, all the cases here are complex. And the complexity arises out of what are called the modes of perpetration, the modes of liability, something which I talked about at length, especially the indirect co-perpetration theory, which is something which is applied here in practically every case. So with respect to complexity and with respect to quantity of evidence, this case doesn't differ from any other case. What does differ is the sheer love that the Filipino nation has.
Grabe no? Yan ang kabiaibahan mga kababayan sa ibang kaso. Dahil yung mga kasong iba na hinandal ni Kaufman, walang paki. Dahil talagang sigurado mga kababayan, mayroon yung ginawa. Eto, kay Tatay Digong, yung suporta 1 year na mga kababayan, the share love, pinakita ng mga Pilipino.
For my client, and I've seen it on a daily basis.
Oh, daily
Myself,
basis.
Mr. Duterte in his detention center, and I see the people waiting there every day, just hoping to feel something of that Duterte magic. It happens even when I travel abroad. For example, I can go to a foreign country, the United Arab Emirates. I land at the airport and there are Filipinos there and they recognize me straight away. And they come up to me, they want to hug me, and then they cry. They cry because by crying on my shoulder, they can feel that they're getting some form of closeness to the former president.
Yes, that's indeed true.
Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Let's hope for the best.
Just the closing statement
Yes.
on how
Yes.
you addressed or spoke with the president when you met him last Wednesday when the hearing was on a break. Was that really something that you had initially thought that was important to share during your closing argument?
Bakit hindi? Ito talaga media mga kababayan, no? Pumalag sila na shinare nila mga kababayan ni Kaufman ang interaction nila ng Tatay Digong bago mag-hearing. Sabi ng media, necessary ba talaga yan? Hanggang ngayon, nang sasalot itong media mga kababayan, no?
Or was it necessary?
It was 100% necessary, and I shared it, and it irritated people.
Nairita ang media. Ang mga mga kababayan, mga anti-Duterte, nairita. Ayaw nila kasi mga kababayan makakuha ng simpatya si Tatay Digong eh.
Because you see, people have brought him to this court, they've put him on trial. He asked all the time, if I've done something wrong, let me be tried in front of my own people. And they want to silence him once he's here by standing up and asking for it to be struck from the record. Okay? I didn't testify on his behalf. I just told them the difficulties that I'm facing and the reasons why he didn't want to present himself before the chamber. Not out of disrespect, but because he raised a legitimate argument that he does not recognize the possibility of this court exercising its jurisdiction over him, and that was the very first thing he said when he was arrested back in the Philippines, having arrived from Hong Kong.
I remember you said that you had a barong ready for him.
Yes, indeed,
And
we
because
did.
you didn't want him to wear that ill-fitted suit.
Correct.
And you wanted it erased or deleted from...
Well, yes, I think that's humiliating, quite frankly, having that photograph there. It was taken in a situation where he had really been released from hospital a few days before, and he
Yan ang gusto nila mga kababayan. Gusto nila paharap si Tatay Digong Duterte dahil gusto nilang kutyain ng kutyain. Kagaya nung ginawa ng ICC dati na hinarap si Tatay Digong na mahinang-mahina mga kababayan dahil kinidnap o lang dalang gamot.
He was tired, he was jet lagged, he was suffering from the medication of the hospital, and then he was just told that he's being put in front of a television camera and taking part in an audience.
Pinagpiestahan mga kababayan ng mga buang.
I mean, have you ever seen him wear a suit and tie like that? No. So I said, well, the judges, they could reject your waiver, and then you might be obliged to appear, and then you'll have a choice. Either you stay in your cell and refuse to come out, and then maybe they will force you out, but I doubt it. You're 80 years old. I can't see anyone forcing an 80-year-old man to come out of his prison cell to come to court. Or they could put him in front of the television camera. Or you can choose to come. And I told him, well, maybe you should think about coming. I'm going to give you the option. And if you do come, I want you to wear a barong. And so we had a barong specially fitted for him. My team went up there and we measured him. He was a bit reluctant, but he agreed. And but then he said to me, Mr. Kaufman, no, I don't want it.
No, I don't want it.
And then he told me what I mentioned.
That was the final decision.
Yep. And the reasons were given to me there.
Attorney, have you already spoken to the family? Did they already give you a feedback as to what happened in the proceedings in the last meeting?
I've just finished my submissions. I've just come out of
Perhaps
court. I've been with my team. I haven't had an opportunity.
Walang common sense itong media, no? Nakausap na ba pamilya ng Duterte? Kakalabas pa nga lang!
All right. Yeah.
When will you update him?
I'll be calling him this evening.
Wag nyo sabihin na update mo na ba si Tatay Digong? Itong mga media, mga kababayan, andyan na sa salot, no? Kakalabas lang niya.
Why do you always criticize the media?
Why do you always criticize the media? Bakit? Kayo ang nauna nag-criticize.
All of your presentations.
Why does the media always criticize my client? Full stop.
Correct.
End of story.
End of story. Pumalag ang media, mga kababayan. Bakit nyo kami lagi kinikriticize? Bakit? Kayo nga ang dahilan, mga kasinungalingan ninyong mga buisit kayo. Andyan pa sila, mga kababayan, no? Iniintriga si Kaufman. Why do you always criticize the media?
Next question.
Next question! Animal itong mga buisit na to.
Sir, seryoso the person last Wednesday? You haven't seen...
Hoy, mga supporter ni Tatay Digong, gulpihin nyo nga yung wala ang hangin. Baka sasabihin na naman media inaapi. I-call out nyo na lang. Kayo nga ang dahilan, media, mga buisit kayo.
Since then?
Well, no, because I've been in court. That's a bit difficult. Okay, and I had to work on my closing submissions last night.
Are you going to see him now?
But I'm not going to see him now because I'm not allowed to, because it's past visiting time. Okay, but
Sir,
I will be speaking to him.
should the appeals chamber grant your appeal with regard to the change in the place of detention? What place do you have in mind aside from the
I
detention
can't
facility?
tell you that, I'm afraid. because that's confidential.
Okay.
Confidential.
Well, I'm going to take a bit of a break now. I've been working very hard as
Oh.
all of my team.
Pagpahingahin mo nyo muna mga medyang animal. 3 araw yang nag-present.
I think I deserve a break. So I'll be seeing
3 ba? 2? Oh.
him shortly. There are a couple of decisions which are due to be rendered, as you know. First of all, the appeals decision on jurisdiction, and also the appeals decision on his first review of detention.
The Filipino lawyers, attorney.
The confirmation of charges is already finished.
Yes, it is, and the honourable judges have 60 days to take their decision.
60 days pa.
Filipino lawyers, are they already applied for the ICC?
I haven't had an opportunity to speak to them. Okay, I just came out.
Attorney, was it the personal request or the family's request for the removal of the picture of the former president, the one in blue suit?
That was my request. Yes.
But not necessarily. It did not
Well,
come
I
from the
haven't
family.
consulted them on dress requirements. Okay, that's my request. I've always said that photograph which exists on the ICC website is not the type of photograph that I would want for the world to see. It's as simple as that.
Thank you,
Is
Attorney
there an
Trump.
expected ruling on that, attorney? On that request?
No, I doubt it. Okay, I've made my objection known. It's not an official legal request. It's a polite request and an understandable request from a humanitarian point of view. Yeah.
Thank you, Attorney.
All right, guys.
Sir, how would you describe
Anong masasabi mo, Attorney Panelo?
the closing statements of the defense counsel?
The defense counsel?
Yes,
I thought
sir.
you were going to ask me on the...
Him first, the other sides later.
There was a vigorous attempt.
Wait lang. Pwede tayo mag-live?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
There was a vigorous attempt on the part of the prosecution to redeem itself
Na-live kasi.
from following its catastrophic fall
Catastrophic fall.
on its submission,
Oh.
owing to the defense, incisive defense. But as I said, I think it has become beyond salvage or redemption. So I think it's humanly inappropriate for me now to trash on the shattered pieces.
Oh. So kung pagbabasihan lang mga kababayan, talagang talo ang prosecution doon sa mga argumento. Sana maging ni patas ang ICC, no?
What made you say that na hindi na siya salvageable, sir? What do you think is the point in their
I
argument?
think I've already explained myself yesterday and I don't want to repeat myself.
Mag-live kami ni attorney
Sir, when it comes naman doon sa performance ni Attorney Kaufman, how would you describe his closing statements?
Wala na tayong sa center.
Were you satisfied with his performance?
Parang uulitin ko na. As I've already said, he has rebutted all the allegations of the prosecution. And in fact, bagsak na nga eh. So parang
Bagsak na ang prosecution.
kalabisan na, naapakan ko pa yung
Apakan mo, Panelo!
nahulog ng mga pira-pira sa alam niya na yung gusto niya.
So, para sa kay Panelo mga kababayan, talo ang prosecution.
Attorney Panelo,
Ayoko nang dagdagan.
Attorney Panelo, what's your
Dagdagan mo! Buhusan mo ng gasolina.
reaction, sir, doon sa
Tapos, sindihan mo.
later part ng kanyang closing statement with respect doon sa engagement niya kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa loob ng detention
He
facility?
was only relating what transpired between him and the former president, the conversation. I think it is also, the court has the right to know what is happening with the president.
Andito tayo ngayon.
Sir,
In fairness, no, si Panelo mga kababayan, no, makapal pa ang hairline, no? Bagong tina pa siya, oh. Hindi na panot, no?
based on his description, would it be fair to say that the president seems to have a defeatist attitude during their conversation?
Not defeated. As he has repeatedly said, even when he was still president and thereafter, he said, if this is my fate, so be it.
Sabi niya, magbabasa-basa lang daw siya ng comics mga kababayan sa loob ng ICC.
What's your comment dun sa prosecution and counsel submission about sa continued detention ni dating Pangulo na sinasabi pa rin po nila he still has the influence, the support of his yung supporters po, even citing yung mga ginawa po ng Duterte supporters.
I think the defense has already made its position on the matter. He said it has no objection to the continued detention because there is an appeal on that matter. So I don't think I have to deal with that.
Okay. So what's the plan na po ng Duterte lawyers moving forward after this confirmation?
Uwi na.
Uwi na, sir.
Uwi na kami.
Okay.
Uwi na.
Uwi na kami. And hopefully meet with the Vice President and exchange views on the outcome of this hearing.
Sir, if may takeaway po kayo dito sa 5-day na hearing na to,
Panalo na daw ang depensa mga kababayan. Na-shatter na nga daw ang prosecution eh. Ayaw na nga apak ni Atty. Panelo.
meron po ba kayong masasabi?
4 days.
4 day kasama po yung
4 day. Dinagdagan pa lang isa.
Ano po yung takeaway ninyo kumbaga sa buong session?
Take away!
What do you mean? Ano take? Nasabi ko na nga yung yung position ko.
Okay, tapos na yan sinabi. Durog ang prosecution.
Yan eh.
Sa mga nakita niyo rin pong reaction
Pilosopo ito si paulit-ulit kasi mga tanong mga kababayan.
sa mga tao at pati ganun din sa mga final closing statements po, both assessing
Na,
both
I've already
prosecution.
said it.
Ah.
Ayoko na nga ulitin. Ayoko na apak-apakan pa yun.
Apakan mo! Hindi kasi narinig mga kababayan yung sinabi ni Atty. Panelo kahapon.
Vice President asked for
Ayaw niyang humaba. Napagod na to si Atty. mga kababayan.
the Vice President asked for any updates from
Wala pa, wala. Hindi pa kami nagkakausap.
Grabe update agad. Kalalabas pa nga lang doon mga kababayan. Tinanong na siya na anong update kay Sarah na nasa Pilipinas.
Ito pala pag-uwi niyo, sir, sa Philippines.
Oo, di pa nga nakauwi. Ano yan? Teleport?
Sa live tayo.
The defense, Attorney Kaufman.
Okay naman, very good. Very good.
Very good. Oh. Approve ka, Kopman.
Presentation of the position of the defense. Very clear that yung sinasabi niya na yung salita cannot kill. So, yung mga statement na attributed to the president, parang ginagamit na dahilan na yun daw ang pagpatay ay sa kanya. It's not true.
So do you think charges won't be confirmed?
Well, I hope.
Hope for the best, mga kababayan, but expect for the worst.
What keeps you optimistic that it won't?
Who's that?
What keeps you optimistic that it won't?
Of course. Very
Base nga sa mga testimonya ni Kaufman
optimistic. Very maganda.
naribat lahat mga kababayan na supalpal lahat ni Kaufman yung mga kasinungalingan ng prosecution. Isipin nyo na lang mga kababayan ha. 2002, ilan nga ba yun mga kababayan? Mayroon daw mass grave?
Presentation ni Atty. Kaufman.
Address. Kasi yung tao has already resigned himself. That is his way.
Attorney Del
He
Gra.
mentioned that before, and even before he left office. Sabi na. Dahil sa ginawa ko para sa bayan at sa tao, sa Pilipino, baka makukulong ako. Yun na, tinanggap niya na. And while he is there, he already has mentioned it in the way that baka dito ako mamamatay. So, para kanino pa yung kaso? I'm not trying to demean the alleged victims. Okay? I'm not trying to demean them.
Kami, dinidimin namin yung mga addict na yan. Yung mga, mga kababayan, nagkukunwaring mga biktima, mga addict, dapat lang yung mawala sa mundo. Daming na pinatay ng mga inosente nun mga kababayan, mga salot yun. Salot.
Because I myself is a lawyer and I have defended cases in court for and even prosecuted cases in court. I understand. But we're talking about the former president. And I've always taken the position that kung merong mang kaso, as in fact, these cases that are brought here, allegedly in the thousands, but they can only come up with 49 incidents involving alleged
Thousands daw, sabi nila. Tapos wala.
78.
Tapos yung daw, sa Davao, mayroon daw mass grave, no? 2,000 to 3,000 daw na patay. Diyos ko Lord, Nasaan ang kalansay? Kalansay ng sundalong Hapon ang nahukay. Wala silang nakita, mga kababayan.
Victims, okay? Bring them before the Philippine court. Ayaw ko magsabi ng masama sa Korte Suprema, abogado ako, pero
Kilos Korte Suprema. Talagang sinadya, sa tingin natin, mayroong si bangag dyan sa Korte Suprema, mga kababayan. Bakit hindi pa yan kumikilos hanggang ngayon? Para hindi magamit ni Tatay Digong, mga kababayan, ang ng Korte Suprema, desisyon ng Korte Suprema dito sa pre-trial. Kaya hindi pa yan sila imbestigahan din yan, mga kababayan, mga niyan. So nasa likod ng bakit hindi pa yan kumikilos. Wala rin explanation ang mga ungas.
nakakahiya sa buong mundo kung
nakakahiya,
tinatry yung kaso. Correct. Nakakahiya talaga.
Nakakahiya. Attorney Lim.
About the condition of Mr. former President Duterte.
What did you think about how he
Puro sila abogado, mga kababayan, ha? Pati si Tatay Digong abogado, Attorney Rodrigo Duterte.
described the former president's statements nung nagtatanong kung siya nung nagbigay siya ng report tungkol sa hearing?
Actually, he was not very specific about it because he does not want to reveal the actual condition of the president, of the former president.
Sir, do you agree with the decision of the Defense Council not to appeal the place of detention of the former president?
No, because there is only the pending appeal. So there's no sense on his part to argue against the position presented by the prosecution, especially that there was a pending petition.
Kung pagdidesisyon na yan na mga kababayan ng korte diyan sa ICC na hindi na magpo-proceed, makakalabas na ba automatic, mga kababayan, o baka mag-appeal na naman, mga kababayan, na itong mga prosecution, and then ma-reverse, butata tayo.
Of the children to the Supreme Court for the early resolution of the habeas corpus cases.
Yan nga.
In that way, if the habeas corpus case will be resolved in their favor, the court will issue. It has something to do with the
rate of habeas corpus.
Present situation here. It can affect the present situation of the former president. Because practically that is an order for the
Supreme Court! Kumilos na kayo! Mayroon na nga petisyon, mga kababayan, na yung signature campaign. Bulag, pipi at bingi sa Supreme Court, mga kababayan. This is a national, mga kababayan, ha? National importance dahil one of a kind ito na may dinukot at pinatapon sa ibang bansa na Pilipino. Hindi lang Pilipino, former president, the best president.
for the authority to release, to return the president to his home country.
So are you satisfied with how Attorney Kaufman presented
Yes,
all this?
yes, he was very good. He was very articulate.
Good job.
He was able to bring out all the arguments against the submission of the prosecution.
Did you think it was an emotional appeal?
A sort of. He cannot do anything. Else because probably from his own observation of the former.
Bakit? Hindi ba yan ginawa ng prosecution? The victim! Ganyan-ganyan sila, mga kababayan, ng storytelling pang mga animal na wala nang sa mga Pilipino, mga kababayan, nag-cringe. Parang blatant lies, mga kababayan.
Former president.
Ng mga yung kwento ng mga biktima di umano, mga addict, Diyos ko Lord.
There is real reason for the grant of the interim release of the former president.
Was it a strong closure, a strong ending?
Yes.
Strong! Nairita nga ang prosecution, mga kababayan. Gusto ipa-delete yun. Wasak sila.
I think so. But it depends upon the judges of the ICC.
Itong mga judges, kung may utak lang sila, mga kababayan, nakikita na nila, talagang kasinungalingan.
Because the problem is that we have different culture. They're not aware of the sentiment of the people in the Philippines. Unlike here, they are not.
Akala nila, mga kababayan, si Trillanes is hero this. Hero. Sa Pilipinas, sinusukay ang Trilling na yan.
Emotional about the situation.
Yan sila Conte, sinusuka
Pero
yan.
yung sinabi po ni Attorney Nichols na parang gusto niyang ipa-strike out, yung sinabi ni Attorney Hoffman
Hindi siya nagtagumpay.
doon sa ending, yung mga exchange nila ni dating Pangulong Duterte.
Yeah, because it's according to the prosecution, there's a prohibition under the rules of the Rome Statute.
Palpak. Hindi tinatigan. Ano masasabi dito mga kababayan? Post comments below.